Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Grounded. So Grounded is a I don't think you can actually call it open world because you're kind of locked in by the fence. But if you took your normal sandbox style open world survival crafting multiplayer game and then just said, if you remember the movies Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and if you remember the scenes where they're in the backyard, you are playing the scene in the backyard, but as a survival crafting game. That's Grounded, really, ultimately, in a nutshell. It's an open world survival crafting game where you are a group of kids that have been shrunken down to like this big, to where you can ride on ants, and aphids are the size of, you know, dogs, and you're trying to escape the backyard and figure out how to get yourself big again. I've been kind of keeping eyes on this. I still haven't tried it yet. It has been available in early access for quite some time, but it did just launch into 1.0. So it does have a finished version, which it's going to continue to get updates, but it does mean that the game is out now, which largely, in my opinion, should mean that there is a way to escape the backyard, that there is an end, that you can go through the quest chain to repower the machine and make yourself big again. At least that's what I hope, because that's what 1.0 would mean to me. But so this is available on Game Pass. If you are a Game Pass subscriber, you already have access to this, but otherwise it is available on Steam. I don't know if it's found its way to consoles yet, but we're actually going to go back to November of 2019 when this game was first shown off, and we're going to go through the journey of this game from when it was first revealed to, oh, hang on. Okay, to today. Let's go. Is that a baseball? It's like such a good concept, right? Like, it's so simple. You're taking the concept of just like every other survival crafting sandbox game, whether it's, you know, Minecraft or 7 Days to Die, or take your pick. There's so many of them. And the forest, and being like, okay, well, let's just literally just slap Honey, I Shrunk the Kids paint on it, and that automatically makes it so unique in that it's just like that as a game concept, so unique while not being unique. Oh yeah, you can build a house and you build it out of twigs and leaves. Your armor is a bit of bark. Oh man, a stink bug. Oh, that's a little morbid. Xbox game preview. Game is unfinished and work in progress. Xbox.com/game preview. Although I imagine bark armor would actually probably be pretty damn strong against an, you know, no, it wouldn't be strong against an ant. Ants can burrow their way through barks. Ignore me. I like how this says the official launch trailer. This is the official launch trailer for the game preview, the early access part of it, right? The game didn't actually launch until quite recently. But regardless, we'll keep going. I'm ready to destroy the spider. I wonder if any of these trailers have the arachnophobia mode in it. If they don't, I'll talk about it in a little bit.
For the biggest game of the year. Then wait for Cyberpunk.
Is this... Okay, yeah, you were fucking serious when you said that. I was like, am I on a meme channel right now? No, the official Xbox channel in advertising Grounded, made by Obsidian Studios, nothing of which has any connection to Cyberpunk, was just like, if you're waiting for the biggest game of the year.
Then wait for Cyberpunk.
Okay.
But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
Why is this playing like an honest game trailer? Okay, go on.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
It's fucked up. Ironically, Cyberpunk isn't really out yet either. I know, I'm still waiting. We're almost there. Maybe like 6 more months. Give me that Liberty City DLC. Finish updating the rest of the game, getting the city finished up and polished out, and I'll finally get to play that damn game. Man, that was a wild ride of a trailer. Okay, so that was back in July. Oh, I had these slightly out of order. So this is the official story trailer from April of 2020. Oh, man. Is this going to have that same vibe?
Oh, good. You are not dead. I will be helping you out today. First things first, you're not supposed to be here. Secondly, you are very, 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 very small.
It's a big-ass ladybug.
Refrain from panicking. Thirdly, the machine that could return you to your normal size is currently out of order. And everything in this backyard wants to, eat you.
Reasonable.
Again, your tiny panic will accomplish nothing. You are going to need to find a way to survive out here. I would recommend building a base, maybe a simple shelter of some sort.
How long would a blueberry feed you if you were that size?
Weapons. You'll probably need some weapons. But you should be fine. Unless you get eaten. You'll either be fine or you will be dead. It's really up to you.
Great.
Oh, and you might come across some strange things while looking around. I'm not sure who put them here or what they want. What I do know is that they're watching.
They got some great vibes going on in these trailers. So we're moving into the hang on. Do I have so these are some update trailers. I don't think I have the Koi Pond trailer in here. I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this trailer as well real quick. And we'll just keep taking a look at more of what Grounded has. I'm gonna go ahead and watch these update trailers because they will give a much better idea of like what else is in the game, right? Beyond just the initial presentation of it's a survival crafting game where you're shrunken down all tiny.
In the first year of Grounded,
Is that literally the Honest Game Trailers guy?
kept busy with crafting,
No, it's not.
fighting,
Definitely meant to emulate him though.
the pond, ziplining, flying things. Now, to celebrate, we present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting. No, seriously, a lot of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions.
I want a pet aphid.
And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds.
Damn.
Also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother. She's so terrifying. You should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her blob scares the shit out of us.
Danger dumpling.
Go big. Or never go home. Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
Yeah, you've got to be careful of those danger dumplings. So I think I might actually have these slightly out of order because I think the Koi Pond trailer. So because they mentioned the pond in here, earlier in this trailer, and I thought I saw a koi. Yeah, the pond, right? But this is, oh yeah, this is from June of 2021. So these other updates, the koi pond was from November of 2020. So we'll take a look at what's in it. And then we'll go to the October 20 update, which was called Hot and Hazy.
Safe to go back to the yard.
Mondu that wants to murder you. Oh, hell no.
Coming to Grounded Early Access. And yes, we're still in early access. Comes an update that lets you go deeper than ever before. New secrets to discover. New items to craft. New enemies to face. With some old favorites that luckily can't swim. Oh, they can swim. And of course, that big ass fish. Play together. And bond. To survive. The pond.
Yeah, that big ass fish. Damn. So hardcore up in here. Hot and Hazy update.
It's day 449 in the yard.
449? You've been living in the yard as a tiny person for over a year?
Mother was the craziest thing you'd face here.
I wonder if this day, when they said day 449, I wonder if that is 449 days since they went into early access to where you could play the game. If so, that's cool.
Think again. After the pond comes the haze, where weed killer pollutes the air. And you can barely see the giant mutated insects trying to kill you at every turn.
Gross. I don't like
the fun may
this.
explode too. When you find the sun, you'll think the worst is over, but the action is just heating up.
Whoa. Explore new areas like a picnic table, some garbage. They're doing a really good job selling this, right? Like, I already knew that it looked pretty good just in a general sense, because it, like, as long as you, especially since it has a goal, right? Like your goal is to escape the backyard. Okay, so this is the full release announcement trailer, and then we actually have the 1.0 release trailer. Got a lot of stuff to show off everything that this game has. And thankfully now we're at the point where you can play this and play it all the way through. Apricot?
Special breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing
I hate it.
teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be a little homesick, but that can be repaired.
Being homesick can be repaired?
First,
You just mean getting to go home, right?
against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands. Unfortunately, my memory chip is a little rusty. But with a little maintenance, we can unravel why you are here. Before someone or something terminates your tiny existence.
Like Athena said, you gotta make yourself big again before they mow the yard. They're going so damn hard on these trailers. Oh, look at him. All right, a question to everybody: what did you call these growing up? These guys right here. Did you call them pill bugs, or were you a child like me and you called them roly polies? Roly poly oly. All right. We got one. Full game available September 22nd. Yeah, it is already out and available. It released, I think, September 27th, but we'll watch the actual release trailer and see what else is out there. Roly polies. Nice. You know, I don't know if we have roly polies up here in Alaska. I don't recall seeing one.
Where terrifying creatures rule the land.
Roly Poly Olivia was the TV show growing up. It was. I watched it. Played this a long time ago. It's been in early access for like 2 years, Q.
He's out to eat you.
But it's fully out now, which means that you're able to escape the backyard and make yourself full size again.
Must band together to fight the forces of nature and solve the biggest mystery that's ever come to your backyard. If they can rebuild the memories of a helpful robot, they might just be able to unlock the truth.
Oh yeah, Q, now that it's out, this is definitely something that I want to play. But because it had a static yard and the story wasn't done, I was just waiting for it to be finished.
Dr. Wendell Tully, the brood mother, the koi fish, and introducing Director Schmechter in an Obsidian Entertainment game that's out of game preview. It's time to go big.
I thought it was done when I bought it. No.
Home.
Man, they added a lot of bugs. That's cool. Oh man. How much is it? So it is on Game Pass, just as a heads up. If you wanted to buy it on Steam, it is $40. But if you do have an active Game Pass subscription, it is available on that platform included with your Game Pass subscription. So you don't have to spend additional money on it or anything like that. So yeah, that's Grounded. That's been a journey long in the coming because we are Obsidian Entertainment. It's interesting to see, like, after they got bought by Microsoft, they were just kind of given the keys to the playground, pun not intended here, of being able to work on a lot of projects that they wanted to work on. Because before this, I think the last project that they released before that was the Outer Worlds. And we do know that they're working on the Outer Worlds 2. And then they also have a game called Avowed, which is supposed to, like, from everything that we can tell, Obsidian Entertainment is probably one of their most heralded titles is Fallout New Vegas. And everyone's like, man, Obsidian did such a good job taking the tools that Bethesda had and making their own Fallout game. And for a lot of people, New Vegas is their favorite. And Obsidian Entertainment, due to falling outs between companies, never got a chance to make another Fallout game or another Bethesda style game. And they announced recently, we've seen so little of it, but they announced, I say recently, it's probably like 3 3 years ago, they announced Avowed, which definitely looks like Obsidian Entertainment was going to take their shot at an Elder Scrolls style game. Obviously, it won't be Elder Scrolls. It could be if they wanted to, because Microsoft now owns both Bethesda and Obsidian Entertainment, so they could literally just pick them both up and be like, now kiss, and then make them work together again, I think. But regardless, I don't know if Obsidian's actually interested in doing that, especially since they have their own project in the works that is an Elder Scrolls style game called Avowed. And I imagine that they'll be putting more energy and focus into games like The Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed now that they're not done with Grounded. The game is finished. It's 1.0. I can guarantee you there will be further updates for this game. But it's been in early access for about 2 years now. It's out in 1.0. You can complete the game in terms of getting all the way through it and getting to be big again, which is what I was largely waiting for. It looks great. I didn't realize that there were so many significant updates to it because admittedly, I just put Grounded completely out of my mind while I was waiting for them to actually be able to have the full progression be available. I didn't realize that they had like the pond update or anything like that. So that's cool to see. I'm glad to see that they added so much in that time that the progression will feel meaningful, in that there will be these new biomes that you get to when you get to the new phases, and you'll be able to feel your progress across the story as you get to higher tiers of equipment and gear and things like that. That's super cool. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's Grounded. Let me know what your thoughts are on it in the comments down below. If you've been playing it in early access, let me know how your experience has been. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can watch together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch another one of the videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.